All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. My name is Dominique Barbie, and I'll be doing the new member orientation today. We saw a need for people to know how to get plugged in when they first get started. And although, yes, when you join, your sponsor should send you some information, but sometimes people either don't read it or skip things. So we just want to make sure we give you a thorough idea. So I want to show you how to plug in if you are trading, and I want to show you how to plug in if you are a builder. And if you are both, of course, you would just follow the steps for both. Now, I want to let you know some updates about the system. So we have over 60,000 members in Tradera. We went from literally like 500, 1,000 members to 60,000 in the company wide. So we are experiencing a huge growth spurt that the company did not know was going to happen this fast. And then we got hit with the coronavirus, and there was looting going on. We had a world crisis. So right now, what the company is doing, they just spent about $150,000 to upgrade on their support staff, to upgrade on their new back office, new iPayout, faster, everything pretty much. And that process is going to take anywhere from 3 to 4 weeks. Okay, just so you know. So we can do everything we need to do. It's just going to be sometimes it may be a little slower for you to place people. It may, it's just going to be a few delays at times. But like I said, we still are working through it. We still can build. We still can trade. We still can do everything we need to do. It's just going to be a slower process. And there are going to be procedures that you have to follow to do certain things. For example, as far as support, the support email is support@tradera.org, just so you know. So if you have like billing issues, account issues, or anything like that, that's the email to message, okay? And then if you have anything to deal with commissions, you want to email commissions@tradera.org. So two separate emails. So if you send an email for something like basic that hasn't to do with money or whatever, you would send it to uh, support@tradera.org. And when it has to do with commissions, send to commissions@tradera.org. Now, the cutoff date, let me tell you the cutoff date. So our commissions run from Monday to Sunday, midnight Central Time. Okay. So you got from Monday to Sunday, midnight Central, to do whatever you have to do. Okay. So just letting you know right now, the Sunday is the cutoff, but what I tell people is pretend that Saturday is the cutoff. And I only say that because on Sunday it is like an all out war, whatever you want to call it. Everybody is trying to get their last numbers to hit their last ranks. Everybody's in the system. A whole bunch of people are learning a trade too, so they're logged in, and then everybody's rushing and rushing and rushing on Sunday trying to place people who are building. So it's like everybody is on the server. So it's a lot on the server, especially while they're transitioning everybody. So just know if you pretend that Saturday is the cutoff, you'll have it'll be easier for you. Just in case you try to play somebody and it takes a while, you may need one person to hit Bishop, for example, but you couldn't place them because it's the last. You waited to the last minute and everybody's on the system and it's taking long, and then you kind of miss the cutoff. So in order to avoid that, pretend it's a Saturday. If that type of thing does happen, just make sure you take a picture, or I just take my phone and do a video of my genealogy and my network just to make sure that everything is okay. And then on Sunday midnight Central, from 12 a.m. Central to 1 a.m. Central, that's when your commissions is going to pop up in your back office. Okay, it's going to say in processing. All right, so if you see that number and you feel like that's not the right number, go to your genealogy and your network and just take a video of the people who you have in leg 1, leg 2, and leg 3. All right, take a picture. You can take a picture of your numbers and send it in to commissions@tradera.org, and it will be squared away. All right, just let you know that is the process right now until we finish the transition or until I note something different. Okay. All right. So now that we have that done, so who is here to learn to trade? Let me know in the chat. Who is here to learn to trade? All right. Let me know. Let me know. Because I'm gonna plug you in right now if you want to learn to trade. Okay. First thing I want to tell you is the mindset has to be right of a trader. Not about, I would say 90% of people who try to trade, who in general, not in Tradera, they fail miserably because the idea of trading has been so messed up out there. Okay, you need to understand that it's a process, it's a mindset, and trading is honestly you, right? So you have to understand, if you need to give yourself, I'll tell people, give yourself at least 12 months of consistency and focus. Now, the average trader worldwide, it takes them about 3 to 5 years to master trading. In Tradera, it takes people about 1 to 12 months, depending on the person, because you may be busy, you may not be as fast of a learner as someone else. Don't compare your results to anyone else, because it's your own process, okay? And I want you to understand that. If you're the type of person to say, well, I'm going to learn to trade, and if I don't learn to trade in 30 days or 60 days or 90 days, then you're screwing yourself over, because that's exactly what I did when I first was introduced to Forex. And if I didn't learn in 90 days, I said, forget this. And then I did say, forget it. And guess what? The people who was learning to trade with me, they stuck with it. And they end up retiring themselves. They end up retiring their families. They end up doing big things. And it made me pretty salty. I was happy for them, but I was salty because it was like, dang, I gave up and they kept going. And all because I gave myself a time limit. You don't know God's timing. You don't know your divine timing. You don't know that time. So you don't want to do that. But if you come in with a mindset, I'm going to give it 12 months. Okay, that's a good number, right? And I'm just going to focus. If you do that, you will be successful, because I promise you, the moment I said, I don't care how long it's going to take me, I'm just going to learn. I'll take an hour a day, 30 minutes, whenever I can. It took me faster than I thought. But, when I gave myself that stressful time limit, it messed me up. So that's my advice to you. You can take it or leave it, but I know the people who do that, they have more success, okay? So the first thing you need to understand, I did a 3-day guide, okay? I did a 3-day guide with people with the 2-week syllabus. The 2-week syllabus is going to be your foundation to success, guys, okay? You understand? The 2-week syllabus is going to be your foundation to success, but you need to know where it is, all right? And you need to plug in to get paid. If you don't plug in, you are going to be struggling like crazy, all right? I've noticed the people who quit, they was the ones never plugged in. What does plugging in mean? That means that you're in the groups, you're in the chats that you need to be in. That means that you check it on a consistent basis. If you don't, you're going to be just like never knowing where nothing is, or never knowing what's going on. So that's going to be your goal to do. So let me share my screen and let you know what groups you need to be a part of. So you need to be a part of this paid elites group right here. Okay. And if you go to files, okay, you go to paid members group and you go to files. There's a bunch of files in here. Okay. I'm going to show you the ones that you need to have right away. So as a trader, okay, team 2-week syllabus step by step. All right, team 2-week syllabus. So if you went to the right one, you're gonna get these 3 days where I did the 2-week syllabus. I did the first 3 days of the 2-week syllabus. I'm gonna put this in the chat with everyone. This is not the 2-week syllabus, by the way. This is a guide on how to do the 2-week syllabus, because what happened was, once we created the syllabus, it was people like clicking on the syllabus, thinking the videos was right there. They was just all over the place, and I'm just like, it's really simple, but everything ain't simple to everybody, right? It's as simple as it's gonna be. Trust me, it is. But sometimes people don't know. They just don't know. Like some technical stuff I don't know how to do, so I get it, right? So the 2-week syllabus, let me show you where it is in multiple places. Refresh my screen, it's going slow. Basically, it's in the files. You see how it says the Tradera launch manual. Tradera launch right here, okay? Hold on. Let me delete some stuff. Because my computer going so slow for me. Of course it want to go slow on the webinar. Hold on 1 second. This. I'm gonna click this stuff off. Y'all got it so far? Y'all following along? It's pretty simple so far. Get the Tradera launch manual. Make sure you're in the groups. Okay, usually your sponsor is going to have like a chat or something like that, right? And then they're gonna add you to the chat. Okay. Copy of Trader. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. So now I should be able to share it easily. Share screen. All right. So the Tradera launch manual is, like I said, in the file section. I'm gonna bring it up real quick.
You're not sharing.
Oh, it's not sharing. Yeah. Default. Continue recording. Can y'all see my screen?
Yes, I can see it now.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. So, okay. Good. 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 So here's the Tradera launch manual right here. So this is a manual that you don't want to skip. Okay. It breaks down everything. So even if you're a builder, it's going to break down how to do that. It's going to show you where to plug in, logging into your back office. But let me go to the 2-week syllabus part down here. This is for the traders. Okay, it says 2-week study guide. So it says week 1, okay, and week 2. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. This, what happened was some people was coming in here and they was like trying to click this stuff. So on the day 1, day 2, day 3 information that I just went over, right? So you got the manual. So if you're training, you'll get your manual next to you, and then you will go to what I just said, Team 2-week syllabus step by step. Right here. So you have this next to you, day 1, day 2, day 3, and then you're gonna have this manual next to you, right? Because I went through how to do day 1, how to do day 2. We did the first 3 days together so you can learn how to learn basically, and then you can do day 4, day 5, and the rest of them by yourself, because right, you can do that by yourself. And then you need to learn how to copy and paste signals as you learn, because you can make money while you're learning. Like I said, give yourself at least 12 months, but trust me, by your first month or 2, you gonna at least know how to copy and paste signals. You know what I mean? You can make money while you learn. That's the cool part about it. I'm talking about you learning yourself is a skill that you have to master. But don't get me wrong, you can jump on the sessions and take trades and copy and paste and make money. Like last night we made money. So I'm gonna show you this video that Misty did. It's on how to copy and paste, how to take signals, all that good stuff. I'm gonna put it in the chat for you in here. So all the people who trading should have those materials next to them. All right, that's the copy and paste. All right, you got the 2-week syllabus, you got the 3-day guide that I went through. Y'all should have that so far. And then, okay, what else do you need to be plugged into? Let me go to it. It needs to be plugged into the webinars and the trading sessions, okay? You click file. So right now the schedule has changed for the prospect call. I posted the flyer, so it's no longer at 9:36 Central. I'm going to talk about that as well. But as far as the traders, it's right here. This week's live sessions, okay? Click this link Monday through Thursday. You can pick 2 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Eastern. All right. Some people who come on people's teams and they want to trade, they have no idea that these even exist. And then they missing all this money. And then Clyde, he does 8 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. Clyde is a beast. He paid all his bills with trading. Okay. Look, and then on here, you got six-figure traders teaching you every day, and they giving you trades. And Clyde gives trade, and he's a beast at teaching. Okay, so these are like the main trading sessions you want to get on. And then in your back office, of course, go to live sessions, and then it shows you how to mark up charts Sunday through Thursday, I think, at 8 Eastern. Okay, at 8 Eastern, right? And then let me go to the Lit Trade House. You want to be in the Lit Trade House as well. So like I said, if you're trading, you're in learning mode. You're not in earning mode yet until you can successfully set up your demo. You know how to copy and paste signals. You practicing on demo. You don't go live and put real money in until you got it down pat. You either have your strategy down pat with the signals, or you have learned to trade yourself and you practice. So here's the Lit Trade House. Now, as you notice, paid member elite group, it has the files. In the Lit Trade House, it has the units. Okay, it has units. All right, it's people who've been in this company 2-3 months. They probably just not seeing this on this new member orientation. That's why I'm doing these, because I notice a whole bunch of people don't know what stuff is. All right, so units has basic Forex information, how to get your broker, trading sessions, team meetings. Affirmations are important. When you trade it, I do affirmations for trading too, because it's very powerful. You realize sooner or later that Forex is honestly mostly psychology and mindset. And then live session replays, you can go back and look at all these old past session replays and see everything, all the good training. So you're good for the next 12 months. I'm telling you, you got your work cut out for you. All right. And after you go through the 2-week syllabus, you go over the 2-week syllabus multiple times, and you go through other videos in the back office as well. The 2-week syllabus has like the main videos you need, but it does have other information. And you also want to go register at 20pipsanddip.com for the bonus indicator. It's at 20pipsanddip.com. Okay. If you want extra signals and all that good stuff, make sure you come to the live sessions. Okay. Now let's see. All right. So important to have this. I know the Candlestick Bible is in here. Super important. All right. So you got that. You got the classes. Like I said, give yourself at least 12 months of consistency. I did do a video. Let me see, paid members, on how to grow your account at 5% per day. Okay. In the files. Where is it? Just by taking signals. Because I end up learning to trade from Tradera, and I found out they giving all these free signals. I'm like, they doing all the work for me, right? So, where is it? I hope I didn't delete trading sessions. Oh wow, it's so weird. I don't know. Somebody keep deleting the thing. I had a whole strategy here on how to grow your account. I'm sorry, I don't know where it is. I'll try to find it again and repost it. It's crazy though. But yeah, that's pretty much. Does any of the traders have any questions? That's literally how you learn to trade. That's how you learn to trade. You take about an hour a day, set your schedule. You can do 3 to 5 days, you can do 2 hours a day. Just set your schedule, set your goal. And you got to get through this information over and over. Don't just go through the information and say, oh, I finished the information. That is not how you learn. Did you understand it? Do you have notes? Like, you know what I mean? Come to the live sessions after you went through all the videos. All right, no traders have any questions? Y'all good? Y'all get what I just said? Y'all know the steps, right? Okay, good. All right, so next thing I want to show you how to set up your back office. Now we're going to talk to the builders, people who want to create residual income. All right, I'm going to play this video that I did. Okay. Oops, that's not it. That is not it. Sorry, that's super not it. Hold on 1 second. Let me find this video. How to set up your back office. This is so important. 90% of the people do not have their back office set up at all properly whatsoever. So
Hey, Dominique.
yes.
Hey, this Ken. I'm sorry. Can you put, after you show that, can you put that in the link as well, that I can be able to send it to my team?
You talking about the back office video?
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. Right here. Boom, boom,
Thanks,
boom.
Dominique.
You're welcome. All righty. Okay, so here we go. Hello everyone, welcome to this back office overview. There are a few things that I want to go over so that you can have the best success when setting up everything properly. So first, use the username and the password that you created when you paid your $99, okay? Then you're gonna log in, all right? And as soon as you log in, you're gonna see a pop-up that says add your card, okay? That means you need to add your card. Okay, make sure you enter all the information that you need right here. If you don't see that pop up, you can simply go to card details right here, right? And then you're gonna add cards, and the same thing, all right? The other thing you want to do is make sure you have your alerts on, okay? So go to settings, alert settings, and make sure you turn on automated email notification and company email notifications. And then make sure all these are green and you're gonna save. That way, when there are important updates, you will get them, okay? This is gonna say saved, you're gonna refresh, okay? All right, and make sure they are all green. The next thing you wanna do is make sure you set up your payment settings, okay? All right, you're gonna go to settings, payment settings, and choose how you want to get paid. Now, you want to make sure if you are in the United States, you want to make sure you only choose paper check or PayPal, all right? The electronic TransferWise payment is for internationals. If you choose this wrong, your payments will be delayed when it's time for you to get paid, okay? So what you do to change this, if you want to choose check, for example, choose status, click save payments, and then you're going to be able to add your payment information right here. And you want to add your country, your address, so they know how you want to get paid. All right. The same thing goes for if you want to choose PayPal. All right. You're going to save first, and then you can configure. All right. Once you save it, go to configuration. And then put your payment ID, PayPal ID. That's your PayPal email, okay? Not your PayPal me link, your PayPal email, right? And that is how you set up your payments. Now, if you are international, all right, you do the same thing. Save your payment method and click configuration. And then save your details. You're gonna need your bank SWIFT code, okay? Once you put all this information, ask your bank for the SWIFT code. If you don't know it, I think you could put an A, click save, and then once you click save, it's gonna change to routing number, and then add your routing number and double check that you have your bank account number and your routing number on here. This needs to be correct. Make sure you refresh your screen once you set up your payment details and make sure it still shows. All right, because if it's not set up properly, you will not get paid. So make sure you refresh your screen with whichever payment method you use, whether it's PayPal or paper check for USA participants. Now, if you are international, you can still choose paper check or electronic, but just know that if you are in the United States, do not choose this. Soon in the future, there will be an update video because we are getting a new payment processor very, very soon, which you'll be able to get paid in Bitcoin. You'll be able to get a debit card to put your payments on, and so forth and so forth. But remember, this needs to be set up properly, right? Okay, I want to make sure I went over everything. All right, you just want to make sure you have that set up properly. All right. Okay, just making sure you got the notifications, your payment, you set up the card. All right, and just make sure that if you are, once you have your 3 people, that is the only time you upgrade to IBO. Okay, so if you go to overview, okay, if you go to overview, once you have 3 people on your team, not before, not after, don't wait too long. You need to upgrade to IBO once you have 3 personal referrals. And it's going to tell you how many direct referrals you have. And then you can double check right here where it says active personals. And it's going to tell you 3 required, 3 achieved. This is the best place to properly look, because if anyone falls off your team or anything like that, this one should be the most accurate one right here. Now you will see another video on how to upgrade to IBO. Okay, that's all for now. Have a great day. Bye. All right, very, very simple. Make sure you turn on the alerts. I hope that video showed that. I kind of turned my head for a second. Yes, you want to make sure you have the alerts. If you don't have the alerts, you're not going to be emailed. You're not going to get the emails from the company, and you're not going to get the updates. So it's super important, especially if you are building, you have a team, that you are checking the groups every day, you're checking the chats every day just to see, you know, what's going on. You want to also have the webinars that are in place, right? So now we're going to talk about how do you build this? How do you get these residuals, all right? At the end of this, I'm going to give a few tips. I'm going to have a few people get on and give you some tips on what they did to be successful. And you also want to make sure you understand I post events in the paid members group as well, guys. All right, so you want to check the event tab at least, I would say, twice a day. The events are simple right here. You just see you have files and then you have events right here. Make sure you check the events. So for example, I posted a new member orientation updates, and it shows you, you know, what the events were so that you know what's going on, right? All right, so as a builder, the same thing, you got to have the right mindset. You want to have a mindset to be consistent for the next 12-month minimum. Some people have their commitments for 2 years, some people have their commitments for 3 years, and some people, you know, just planted their flag, right? You can't, it's really, it doesn't make sense to come into a business and say, okay, if I don't make money in 30 days, I'm going to quit. If I don't make money in 60, that type of stuff. That's why the industry, sometimes this industry have a bad name, because it's so many quitters, right? It's so many people who just quit or don't do nothing or just sign up for stuff and literally don't follow directions, right? So you don't want to be that type of person. You have to have a long-term mindset, because that's what it takes, all right? You want to write your goals and your commitments down, okay? So you're in business for yourself, not by yourself, all right? Your uplines are going to do as much as they can, but just know that there are real people too, and you want to be a self-starter. You want to be a go-getter. You want to be the person who looks for information. Be resourceful. Go on YouTube sometimes. Some stuff is just so simple, you can literally find it on YouTube, like seriously, right? Like I said, set a schedule and track your business daily, all right? You should be tracking your business. You should be in that back office checking to see what you need. You should be having a notebook of what did you do today. That way, if anything goes wrong, like in the beginning, I tracked everything that I did. I tracked all my activities. I tracked how many people I was talking to, how many people I was following up with, how many 3-ways I was doing, how many presentations I was doing, how many trainings I was tracking all of that stuff. That way, if my business ever got that stagnant or hit a wall, I can go back to that list and say, okay, I have not been doing what I did in the beginning. I know I'm not doing the same thing, right? And you can do the same thing. You always want to be tracking, all right? La, da, 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 da. You want to go founder in 24 to 48 hours. The fastest way to go founder is honestly to put your family members in. Put your husband, your wife, your kids, your daughter, your son, put them in first, right? That's what I teach people when they first start. If you do it, when they join, they'll do the same thing. So you're working smart, right? You're working smarter, right? What I mean, we work hard, but like we're gonna work smart, okay? Because if you do that, that means you came in with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people at the door. They coming in with 4, 5, 6, 7 people at the door, because some people got big families, some people don't. But if you're setting the tone, you're going to build a very, very big successful business, because people don't do what you say sometimes, they do what you do, right? So you want to set the tone. That's a super fast way to get to founder. So when people come in with me, they go and founder right away. If they tell me they want to build, you go founder right. You don't need 2 weeks to hit founder. You don't. It's a decision. Put the people in, right? So you want to make sure you have the launch manual, which is right here. All right, that launch manual that I showed you earlier, boom. Now, when you first get this, it tells you define your why. Why are you in this business? Why? Right? If you don't know why, if you sign up for stuff and you don't really write down a real solid, strong why, you're not going to get up when you need to get up and do the business. You're going to be slacking because you're just not going to be motivated, right? You really have to be motivated to build a 6 or 7 figure business. It's impossible, in my opinion, for an unmotivated person to hit 6 or 7 figures. I've never seen one in my life, right? So you got to write down your why, log in your back office, enter your payment settings. I already did a walkthrough video on how to set up everything. Boom, here's the official Telegram chat for Tradera. All right, here's the Lit House team chat. You want to be in this stuff. The Facebook group, the signals group, so you can get the signals. The free Forex system. This is pretty cool. When I first started, I grabbed this system. I use this, and it gives people. It allows people to test free signals, y'all. Literally, you can give this and say, "Hey, you want to test out your data?" It shows them a video, and it tests them, and it follows up for people. And when you sign up for it, you get premium signals. Like they're getting like 250 pips or more per day. So when you sign up for this, you can log into it. It's $10. You got a system, it follows up for you, and you get extra bonus signals that are absolutely crushing it, just so you know. So you can be, so my strategy that I talked about the free signals that they give here, the premium signals, the signals from the live session. I can't believe that video is, I don't know where it is, or that post, but it's very, very powerful. It should literally show you how to get 5% a day using signals. Okay, I'm going to repost that. I was supposed to have it up for this, but I don't know what happened. Like I said, oh well. So committing to success. So this basically means if you want to have a long term, like forever retirement residual income, okay, this chart is going to show you how many people you need to help do what. Basically, it shows like in your leg one as a founder, you want to have one person in leg one, leg two, leg three. It's night, you want to have at least one founder in each leg. This is solidifying. If you have one founder in each leg and you're night, these people have free memberships. If one of their people fall off, they're going to replace them. That's the idea. So once you're in noble, you want to have at least one night. You're developing leaders. You're developing people. Okay. Bishop, 2 nobles, two. Now, when I was doing this, it wasn't perfect like this. No, it wasn't. But it was my goals. And then as you go down, you'll see, as a duke or a duchess, if you want to secure a $5,000 per month income, you better be creating some bishops in your group, right? Because bishops, they're gonna lead those teams in those legs. I'm telling you. The same thing for king and queen and so forth. All right. By the time a person makes $2,000 to $5,000 a month, they can go full time. You can calculate your entire business based on the amount of people in your organization who can actually do this business full time. I did not know that. David Luciaga taught me that. I was like, really? He's like, yeah, he built 3 organizations into 100,000 people. You think I'm not going to ask him these questions? He created this launch manual. You think I'm not going to follow the launch manual? Right? We have our system, but it's the basis of what we teach anyway. Right? So basically, he said you need to look for people who can manage teams, go-getters, people who have a long-term mindset, people who are willing to learn to recruit or already can recruit. All right, you're looking for motivated people, people who can go full time eventually. He told me, he broke down all the type of people that I was looking for. I said, oh, okay, well, all right, that's what I'm gonna look for. And I found out basically you need at least one leader in each leg. All right, and as you go, like you see, once you hit legend, you better develop at least one emperor, empress in each of your legs, right? You need to. This is how you secure legend. This is very powerful. And I hope you never forget it if you're going to build this for the long run. Do you want to be developing these? Okay. Boom. I'm telling you, that's how you secure income. I always want to learn like how to do network marketing and secure income. That's how you do it. You help other people, right? So committing to success, right? You want to write this statement down. I commit to a blah, blah, blah number and to building my Tradera business and to minimally put in how many hours per day. When people write this down, they are now holding themselves accountable. When I'm telling you, when people come in and they don't follow these steps, they so wishy-washy, right? But when they come in, they make their commitments, they know what to do. You have given them a blessing because now they know what to do. So like I said, how to go founder in 72 hours. You want to write down your list of people who you can call if something happened to you, if you got sick or you end up in jail or you got a flat tire. Who are your flat tire friends? Honestly, if you got some best friends and some people you know for a while, you can just tell them to sign up. Like, here's the information. Look, we should do this together. Like, sign up. I've seen people literally sign people like that. I've signed up people like that. I've did that to my family. I say, look, we doing this. We about to make a whole bunch of money. Look, just sign up. You trust me, right? You believe me, right? We about to do this. Just sign up. We get $99 out, right? Now, if you don't have that type of ability to do that, I understand. That's okay. I got something for you too, right? Now, you have to understand, you got your commitments. All right. So as far as your list, I'm going to be honest and truthful with you today, okay? Because a lot of people, they have no idea of their numbers. It's bad, guys. They don't know their numbers. They don't know the numbers they need to talk to. They don't know the number, nothing. All right, so if you want to hit founder, how long should your list be? You see how I say it's 1 to 10? Your list needs to be 25 to 50 people, okay? Of written names information. These could be Facebook friends. These could be people in your phone. This could be anywhere, right? People, they need to be on the list, right? If you, and the people you want to, the top people on your list, top 25, 50 people, these people you want to think of some ambitious people, some go-getters, people can afford the $99, people who have influence, entrepreneurs, network marketers, self-starters. If you can think of those type of people, here's business people, right? Write them on the list, right? Now, if you want to hit nights, your list needs to be 100 to 200 people. That's $500 a month, right? Noble, your list needs to be 250 people to 500 people minimum. Bishop, your list needs to be 750 to 1,400 people minimum. Duke or Duchess, your list needs to be 2,500 to 5,000 people. Okay, that's the people on your list. That's how long your list needs to be. You will get people who say, I can't find nobody won't do it, and they talk to 10 people. It's like, that's because they don't know their numbers. This is a numbers game. Your only job is to go through the numbers. Now, let me tell you, you got to set the intention. When you're telling people to write their list, make sure they know that their goal when they're contacting these people is not to get them in the business right away. Your goal is to see if they are open to an opportunity. Change that mindset. All right, because if people go in with the mindset, if everybody I call is going to join, they're going to feel bad, they're going to feel salty because they don't understand. We're sorting. We're just sorting to see who's looking for extra income. That's all we're doing. We're sorting. Now, the bigger your list, the more money you make. The smaller your list, the least money you're going to make. Okay, that's the first rule. The second rule is the faster you get through your list, the faster you will hit your goals. The slower you go through your list that you write down, the slower you're going to hit your goal. The other rule is when you call people, it's the most effective. That means your numbers, you're going to convert more people when you call people. When you text people, that number changes, and I'll show you. It even says it right here. If calling people, 25 people a week is the absolute minimum. If texting, 50 people is the absolute minimum. If using social media, 100 is the absolute minimum. Okay, and that's within a week. It's called 2571. Everybody on your team who building, they should know what 2571. Honestly, 2571 is the minimum. I say 171. Okay, right? So you got your list. All right, what are you doing with your list though? Don't let people mess up their list, because if they call them, your goal is not to try to get them in the business. Your goal is to invite them and use the money script, okay? Remember that. You use the money script. Not to try to get them in, see if they open. Okay, you want to spend 1 to 3 minutes with each person. The goal is not to get them in, but to see if they're open and collect the decision. You are simply a professional decision collector. You're going through this pretty fast. 1 to 3 minutes per person. You are simply sorting through who is open. Your goal is not to explain anything. Your goal is not to sell anything, but to pique interest, get them in the Facebook Forex Fund group, get them on a webinar, and have them do a 3-way with you via Facebook chat or phone if they have any questions. Okay, so where is the money script? It's right here. The money script is right here, because a lot of people say they don't know what to say. Boom, this is exactly what you say. Okay, now right here it says, join our Zoom meeting, 422-833-414. This is at 5 Central and what is it, 8 Central, because the schedule changed. I changed my schedule from June 8th to July 1st. It's a temporary change schedule. All right, and you can get the schedule. I posted a picture in here. Right here, here's the new schedule. You can take a picture. It has all the meetings. All the meetings right here, the Zoom links. And then these ones, I'll post it in the events for this part. All right. What do you need to do next? You need to make your flyer. Okay. You need to make your flyer. You need to make your flyer. We have a template. I hope I pop it up right. Is this right? Right here. You can get the flyer here. Okay. Right, and you can just put your picture in here. and edit your name. I think somebody did something to my flyer. But here's the flyer right here. You put your picture and your name. And then we got Kenny's wife, Jessica. She also does flyers. You can get a flyer from her. But it's basically a flyer that's just piquing people's interest. You can put it in your story on Facebook. You can put it on your post, all that good stuff, okay? So you're going to be basically doing active marketing and passive marketing. So you're going to be posting on your wall, okay? And then you're going to be also messaging people on your list actively. You don't just want to be the person who posts and then just wait for people to sign up. Like, you should be being a go-getter and talking to the people before they even ask you for information. So then you want to make your first post. Make your first post. All right. You can use your flyer to make your first post. You can post something like, I've just launched one of the biggest things in my entire life. So many people will be helped, stuff like that. And then I have some posts that you can use. You got the daily method of operation, exactly what to do, what I usually do on each day. If you're new and you don't know people, you can watch this video called How to Turn Strangers into Lead. But honestly, when people say they don't know people, that's not true. Like, they be the main ones with 500, 1,000 Facebook friends talking about they don't know nobody. Okay, if that's you, yes, I'm talking about you. Okay. I'm just saying, we just gonna be honest today. I was the same person. I used to be like, I don't know people. Right. All right. So here's some more ads as well. And this kind of tells you what you should be posting on your wall. Positive quotes, inspiration, testimonials, proof, all that stuff. You can post, earn $50 to $100 an hour, working from home, start today. Could you use $125 today, step-by-step instructions. Here's ads that you can use, okay? So you should be, your marketing, your goal is to get people in front of the information. And then we got the Forex Cash and Fun group. You can add them to this group as well. All right, and it just gives them information in here, and people post welcome. They say welcome to the team, all that good stuff. This for prospects, okay? And then you call on your list. That's the main thing that you're going to be doing. And a few videos that are very important for you to watch. This one right here is really, really good. I'll put it in the chat. Okay. Copy. He's an absolute beast. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Right there. That's Holton Bugs. He makes $1 million a month. All right. And then it's another video that's very important that I did on how to calculate your numbers, how to track your business. Let me share my screen. Paid members group. Right here, files. I would say 30 minutes to an hour a day. Go through all these files. Don't be overwhelmed either, guys. Like, it's impossible to be overwhelmed if you pace yourself. All right, this is like years and years of things that I've learned in one thing. So don't pressure yourself to try to go through this so fast, unless you can handle it. Okay. Let me see. Legend. How to hit legend and break down the numbers right here. Okay, right here. Very important video. It literally shows you how to break down your numbers and not be delusional. So you're not saying, okay, I want to do this by this date, and then every day you don't know your numbers. You don't know that you need this amount of people or to talk to this amount of people, or whatever the case may be, right? And then we got the guaranteed success plan right here, and it breaks down our whole duplicatable system right here. Those are the main videos. And then people who tell you they don't know nobody, those people, they definitely need to, number one, follow the 21-day Facebook bootcamp guide right here. It gives you 21 days of posts and what to do every day. And then I already showed you how to turn strangers into leads right here. That's that one. And here are the affirmations that we teach people to do on a consistent basis. Okay, so a lot of you on here got some homework to do, of course. I showed you the main videos that you need to watch, and everything pretty much you have to do. Which of the videos is the best one to show to a new prospect who is not yet signed up as a member? If you honestly, you can use any video. I don't know, like I have a I use the 13-minute video. And then Megan, she has an 8-minute video. That one's really short. That's a good video too. The one in the script, that's the one I use. You can use whichever one you want. It's no best video, to be honest. I don't think there's, all of the videos are saying the same thing. Even the webinars, everything is pretty much saying the same thing. So it's up to you. Which one what's that one you like the best, right? Whichever one you can find. You can search on YouTube and find a video that you like, or use the ones. So the 13-minute video link is in the money script. Okay, go to the money script. It's ingrained inside of that script, like everything to say. So from the video to the everything. Okay, if you go to operationpromiseland.world, guys, you can get a marketing system set up. Okay, if you want to, and some supplemental information. All right, so let's see, new professional video today for amazing. Oh, Tola, I have a lot of stuff. Okay, there, Bethany just put another one in the chat as well. All right, so anybody have any questions? And I'm going to get some guests on here to talk about how they've had success, and any tips that they want to give you as well. Let me see. Everybody got it? Do y'all feel like y'all are more, what's the word? Have a better understanding of what you need to be doing? Let me know in the chat. Awesome, awesome. I think a lot of people will benefit if, just imagine everybody goes through new member orientation who comes in. It would be a huge success rate, right? The group name, did you come on here late? Because I went over all the groups in the beginning. The paid member elites group and the lit trade house. Oh, you did? Okay, so I'll make sure you get this recording. Okay, so anybody on a team, if you have been having success and you want to give any tips to the people on here, or any what's the word? Words of advice, as you may say. Yeah.
Seriously, like what you be telling me is like the affirmations. It really helps a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Those affirmations, guys, y'all gotta get those. Y'all gotta do those affirmations. Super important part of the success. I don't do anything without having my affirmations and my goals written down and everything. Anybody else? Hold on one second. I think Lucretia got off. She was supposed to say something. Are you still on here, Lucretia? I think she had to do something. She might have had to do something.
I haven't heard from her in so long.
I know, right? She back now.
We used to talk all the time.
Oh my goodness. Is that Favor? Favor, are you on here? Favor, she just duplicated. She did some master duplication stuff this week.
Yeah, I'm on the call. Hello.
Hey, girl, you want to give people some advice?
I always tell people, step one, you need to be coachable and teachable. If you're not coachable and teachable, I'm sorry, you're gonna miss it. Except you're highly experienced. And also, you need to become the leader you want to attract. Take accountability. You know, network marketing is not about recruiting people. It's about massive duplication. You know, you need to do your affirmations. You need to be thankful constantly. And you need to have a strong why. If you don't have a reason why you are in Tradera, I'm sorry, you're going to quit. Because it's that why that keeps you going. You know, it's not just about, I want to make money, I want to make money. We all want to make money, but you need to be specific about your reason in being in this company, and you need to write it down, and that's just it.
Yes, so true. So true. Thank you for that. All right, and congratulations again for hitting 10,000 a month. How does it feel?
It feels good. Like, my dad is shocked. My mom is shocked. He's telling his coworkers at work. I see my name everywhere. It's incredible.
That is so
You
awesome.
know, people are reaching out to me, telling me, "Oh, you inspire me." You know, those kind of comments is what keeps me. You know, it lightens up my energy. It reminds me why I started this.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
Favor, can you give some examples of like what you shared with your team to keep on going? Favor?
I'm sorry, I didn't know I was muted. Okay, you can find my Facebook page. I'm gonna give you my Facebook page so you can reach out to me.
Okay,
And yeah, I'll just send it to you.
thank you.
Yes, absolutely.
Because you're actually like underneath me on my personal account. And
Really?
yeah.
What's your name?
No, she's not.
Yeah, she is. She's all the way down. She's like so far down.
What's your name?
She's under Selena.
No, I'm not under Selena. I'm not directly under Selena. I'm under someone that's under Selena.
Right. Bethany, you
Yeah.
she under Selena. Wait.
I thought she was like all the way down under like Naya.
Mm-mm.
I'm under Star.
She's under Star and Selena.
Yes.
That's a guy first leg. You ain't got third leg.
I don't know why I thought she was all the way under me.
But one thing y'all need to remember, duplication is key. Like, you don't want to be the person doing all the work when you have 5,000 people under you. You're still the one doing all the work. The whole point is to put your money to work for you, even while you are asleep. So you teach massive duplication in your team is going to fly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So when you say massive duplication, are you basically telling them to get their 3 and all that good stuff? Basically.
Absolutely. You know, I'm just teaching them the system. You know, you always tell us to follow what already works, you know, and not go outside of what you guys have already tried. So I try to teach it to my team, and I'm always preaching to them to actually listen to people who have the results you want.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That's the only way you're going to become like them. You're going to get their results.
Amen. Amen. It's true. And
it's pretty easy, you know. It's not easy to get rich, but it's simple. If you follow the system, it's simple.
That's true. That's the best. I think that's a good way to say it, because it honestly, it's crazy, because it, like they say, it's not easy, but it's simple, right? In my head, I'm thinking like everything that I'm doing is actually easy, but it's hard in the sense that you got to train your mind to do it over and
Absolutely.
over, the same thing over and over.
Right?
Right?
Over and over. You know, I'm my own motivation. I try to motivate myself every single morning. I try to watch motivational videos, you know, feed my mindset. That's what keeps me going. You know, I don't have anyone telling me, oh, do this, do that. No, I became my own boss. I took control of my team.
Yes. Awesome. Thanks for that. I'm just like, whoa. Wonderful. So does anybody else want to give people some words of advice?
How do you get your team to come back together? It's like, I feel like we're all separated. And I'm trying to get everyone to come back together.
You got a chat?
Yeah.
You got a chat, a group or something? Try to get a chat, a group or something, then try to spark a contest or something among each other. Try to think of some fun activities y'all could do together. Do a live session with your team. Invite them onto a live Zoom. And then just start to keep a number of activities for them to keep plugging into some point. And then that way you could kind of measure who's actually plugged in and who's staying plugged in, and that'll keep them motivated and keep them working. Y'all keep working. Because the key to this thing, like she was just saying a second ago, is you got to stay plugged in. 9 times out of 10, the people that don't stay plugged in are the people that's going to fall out. That's what it is. And that's pretty much the truth. That's what it is. It's pretty much to make this thing simple as possible, to sum it all up, is stay plugged in. Y'all see Dominique, y'all see somebody put these meetings together. It's always something going on. You can't nobody ever say, oh, Tradera don't do nothing. We got so many meetings and stuff going on all day, every day. You just gotta kind of pick your path, what you want to do. So when you bring your team members in, you measure out what they want to do. If you got people that just want to trade, okay, there's plenty of activities for people that want to trade. If you got people that just want to build, there's plenty of activities for people that just want to build. And then you got people that want to do both, there's plenty of activities for people to do both.
All day.
So all day, every day. So all you gotta do is just stay plugged in. And if people that come in, if you're not able to connect with your upline, reach out to somebody. Because somebody's here to help you.
Right.
When it comes down to it, if you don't say nothing, we can't do nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and then we got to realize sometimes we're gonna have people on our team who won't do anything, or who, whatever the case may be, or won't listen to us, or whatever the case may be. That's part of our territory. How many leaders on here are people who got people on their team who don't listen to them? Just type of one in the chat. Like, if some people on your team they just not gonna listen, right? Let me know. Let them know, like, the reality of it, right? Okay, it's a bunch of people who said that. Even Favor got people. Favor, don't you got some people in that team that just won't plug in, just won't listen to you?
Well,
right?
I do, but like just a small percent. I mean, most of them listen to what I say. I mean,
Right. But
Yeah.
you do have them though. They
yeah,
occur.
I do have them. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I
This is
think
gonna happen.
the fact that we are giving so much money to Tradea because of the way that it's growing. There's so much money that's left on the table, and I can't get that point across. We are giving Tradea so much money because, like, everyone's going in their own direction, and I'm trying to, like, teach everyone, like, the way that you taught me how to build.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, that's just gonna happen. Like, I got people on my team, they don't listen to me. Some of them, a lot. Some of them do, some of them no. And I just, the ones who just, won't do it. I mean, if I focus on them, I'm gonna stress myself out. So I just don't, to be honest with you. Like, I'm a very nonchalant person. Like, I just cut people off. You know how I am, but I just cut them off. Like, okay, whatever, because I'll be too stressed out. So, anybody else want to give some tips?
Yeah, this is Kenny, everyone. How everyone doing? Hey, Dominique, how you doing?
Good.
Good. Just want to try to encourage everybody. What I've learned, because Tradea business. This business is an awesome business, and how I learned how to be successful, it always come in your mind and the way you think. In other words, when I joined this business, I had to see that I was successful before I saw that I was successful, if that make any sense to anybody. So I had to see it before I see it. And what I did was, we got with our team, and some things with me, I'm a very person that just not with negativity. I'm all about positive, because I feel like if I have a positive day, I have positive results. So the biggest thing is if we come with one mind. My mind is to get 3 people. Okay, my other mind is have my 3 people to get 3 people, and believe that it's gonna happen, and get with like-minded people. Like-minded people. That's who I reach out. I focus on like-minded people. Some people get it. Some people just don't get it. Okay, so what I do, I focus my mind on like-minded people, and I connect myself with like-minded people. It'll be less stress. It'll be more. You'll have more success into your business. I mean, it's just a no-brainer, you know. And that's the way I look at it. Even with our team, you know, when we get together, we always focus on positive. We don't like to even deal with negativity, because if you put something in you, that's what's going to come out. But if you put positive in you, that's what's going to come out. So if I can encourage somebody, man, to be coachable and speak your day, even when you wake up in the morning. I will have this done today. I will have 3 people. I will. And speak it. And I guarantee you it'll happen. But if I can encourage anybody, man, just come with a positive mind and come to work. Come to work.
Yeah. Hello. I'm Steve Martins. please. Those three people that I referred have a problem of non-holding cash. They are broke of cash, and another three people say that those things is scam. It is not real. But I'm telling them to understand that trader business is for real, not scamming stuff. The-
Are you trying to explain the business to them, or are you inviting them to the webinar to be explained to?
Ma, please come again. I don't understand.
So if people are saying that to you, are you, when you talking to them to invite them, are you explaining how Trader works to them, or they're watching a video or a Zoom?
I got some videos, but they refuse to watch it on YouTube. They refuse to watch it.
Are you
But
using the
I'm trying
money
to tell them.
script?
Ma, come again. I don't understand.
Are you using the money script, or are you using, or what are you saying to them to get them to watch? Like if you were trying to invite me, what would you say to me?
Ma, I'm lost.
So like if I'm your friend, for example, who you talking about say stuff is a scam, what are you telling me to get me to watch this video?
I used to send them some videos
I mean, like how,
through WhatsApp.
if you want me to join Shadera, we haven't talked about it before, what would you do? Like, I'm just sitting here minding my own business. You want me to get into Shadera, what would you do to me?
I would just send you some video first.
You would just bust out of nowhere and just send me a video.
Yeah, I just chat you that I have a link. I have an online business that you can pay weekly, just to earn weekly under your salary.
Okay, that's why they're not joining you. To be honest with you, that's why.
I know. Ma.
So you want to use the money script, okay? You know the money script is? Did you get on here late?
Ma, I can't get you.
You can give me
I can't get you.
Dominique, can I translate what you're saying to him?
Yes.
Okay. Martins, is that your name?
Yes, ma.
Hi, I'm Tolu. Okay, I understand.
Okay.
I understand what you're saying. Dominique, he's saying that he just, like you said, he just comes out of the blue. Maybe someone is his friend on WhatsApp, and he just tells them, "Hey, I have this business opportunity. You can make money. Watch this video."
Okay, that's incorrect.
And then they watch the video and they say, "No, it's a scam."
He said they don't even get to watch the video sometimes.
Okay.
So that's the problem, because if you just bust out and you're like, "Hey, I got this online business thing," da 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 da, they're gonna be like, creep." I'm telling you, that's how they are. They're gonna be like, You know how you go to the store? You know, you go to the store and you're just looking for some shoes or whatever, and the salesperson come out like, "Hey, can I help you with anything? Do you want this? Do you want that?" You like, no, I'm just looking right now. It's a natural thing. So that's why we developed the money script, because we're not coming out like that. We just saying, "Hey, you got a quick second?" Right? If you go through the money script, hold on, let me pull it up one more time just in case people missed it. When new people come in, they need to definitely have this. As you can see, this happens over and over and over again. What he's saying, that is what most people do. And then they go through like 20 people and then they just get murdered because they saying that to them, right? So what I say to people, all right, "Hey, how you doing? It's great to connect with you." If you're on WhatsApp, like Martin said, "Hey, it's great to connect with you on Facebook," right? They're gonna say, you wait for them to respond, okay? And then, I say something like, "I'm glad, things are getting better. Like, you good? Like, have you been affected with the coronavirus or looting? What's going on?" They're gonna go into it. They're gonna say, "Well, oh my gosh, the store down the street got looted," or they say, "Oh my gosh, I heard this going on, but no, not me." Or a lot of them, they'll say, "Yes, oh my gosh, I had my hours cut. I'm just now finally getting to work." And you just said, like, "You know what? Wow, that's crazy." And then, you have that regular conversation and you say, "Listen, the reason I reached out to you today is because I wanted to run something by you. I'm on the move again, launching the biggest thing in my life, all right? I've recently partnered with some very wealthy people. Why do you say that? Because the people you're probably talking to, they probably know you for who you are now, not who you're about to become. So I've recently partnered with some very wealthy people surrounding a unique concept in the largest financial market in the world. This whole thing is a psychology thing. Now they know you working with wealthy people. They're like, oh, I don't know these wealthy people. What wealthy people? You getting secrets? I'm only allowed to reveal this concept to a few key people, and we're willing to compensate you over $100,000 in 90 days. Now, I'm identifying 50 key people who will benefit from this, right? That sounds very interesting, man. That's making them curious. That's like, wait, who you working with? And you gonna compensate me $100? Wait, what? What unique concept? That's how they think it in their head, right? Do you keep your options open? Remember, I told you the goal is not to get them in. The goal is to go through the numbers and to see who is open. So if you talk to that person and they say that, number one, you started off in that way that threw them off a little bit. Number two, once you use this correctly and they still say that, that means that you done your job. Great job. Clap, clap for you. They said, no, I'm not open. That's none of my business. Go to the next person, right? Remember, I said the longer your list, the more money you're gonna make. The shorter your list, the less money you're gonna make. The faster you get through your list, the faster you hit your numbers. So those small numbers, if you did this one person, they say that, who cares if they say it is a scam? Did you talk to 25 to 50 people yet? That's the question that you need to say. That's the question you're asking yourself. Did I talk to my goal number? Not did they say yes or no? Or not did they say it was a scam? How many decisions did I collect?
Wow.
What did I get done today? You get it? Does that
Okay,
make
ma'am.
sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, perfect. Boom.
But,
Uh,
ma'am,
Huh?
I have a problem on my Telegram stuff.
What's wrong with it?
I shared up my link in Telegram. So those people started saying that they have already entered the stuff, but it's not paying. It's not real. It's not for real. Yeah. But I don't understand.
But
I
how many
used to
people did
convince
you?
them to anyhow, ma.
How many people did you talk to?
I talked almost going to 5 people. Almost
Really?
going to 5 people.
Do y'all see what I mean?
They,
Does
they,
everybody see what's happening? I'm
ma,
so
what?
glad that you're saying this. Do
Come
y'all
again. I
just
can't hear you.
Yeah.
Ah,
You see, this happens to me.
yeah. Come again. I
The
can't hear you.
same thing happens over and over. So number one, you only spoke to 5 people. You don't have enough data to dictate yourself. Now you do have enough data to know that the majority of the people that you're talking to are closed-minded. That's the data that you have, but you don't have enough data to make a full decision. You want to go through everybody with no emotions, no, what did they say? We don't care what they said, right? You have to go through your numbers, 25 to 50 people for founder. Like I said, 100 to 200 per night. If you have not hit those numbers, don't even dictate any results. You see what I mean? That's how you do it. That's how you do it. So I'm definitely have this recorded. Let me make sure I have everybody answer question. I'm gonna make sure you get this recorded, Martin. Okay, so that you have the full steps, because you want to go through these trainings that I sold, because you gonna learn a lot. It's some things that you got to learn in network marketing. You're in your process of growth, and it's okay. You just got to learn some things, because I was just like you. I promise you. I struggled for 2.5 years, and I was saying the same exact things that you're saying. Trust me, there is a solution. All right. Libo just went on. My friend will be joining by Friday, working on more. Woo-hoo. My cousin said he couldn't commit the time after watching the video, but that's okay. Awesome. Wonderful. Risha, yay. All right, yes. Yep, rewatch the trend.
Boss man. Hello, ma. Are you there?
I'm good. Anybody have any questions after that?
Yes,
Well,
I have a question.
Okay.
Ma, please, my link yesterday just refused to log in my own account yesterday. So I don't know how to do it again.
Did you try today to log in?
Yes, I've tried today. Just log in. Then after then, he just wrote that host not found.
able to log in.
I would say fresh your page,
Mhm.
fresh your phone. It
Mhm.
should work because I think I'm logged in. I don't have
It
no
may,
issues with it.
Martins, it may be a network issue. So give it a few
Okay, ma.
minutes.
Okay, ma. Okay, ma.
Hey,
Thank you.
Dominique.
Yes.
Hey, can I say this is Kenny again? I'm gonna tell you what Dominique told us to do, and we follow directions. That's why it's so powerful to be coachable and to listen, and not only listen, take heed of what our leader's saying because it's so powerful. She told us, she said, okay, first, we need to get a flyer. I know y'all heard about of getting a flyer. Okay, I made a flyer. Actually, my wife, she made the flyer, and I kid you not, guys, I put this flyer out one day before the night was over. I had over 80 people that was interested in joining. I didn't really have to say a whole lot. The flyer did everything. When they was interested, I sent them the information that Dominique told us to send it to them. I invite them to the Zoom call. Out of 80 people throughout that day, we had about 20 people that actually joined Tradera that was interested in not only just the building, but they was very interested in joining with the trading just by the flyer. So flyer is very important. I mean, man, 20 people in about one day, that's that's pretty good, and that's just with the flyer by itself. So it's powerful. So if I can encourage everybody, please listen to what Dominique's saying. Wow, God done blessed her to be educated to tell us this information to be successful, and just be coachable. And appreciate you, Dominique.
Yes, yes, awesome, awesome. Yeah, get the flyer. I just went through all the steps. I'm telling you, if you follow the steps, you'll be successful. If you actually follow the steps, you'll be successful. If you actually follow the steps, I'm still waiting on this person to follow all the steps and not get results. I see people not follow all the steps and not get results, but I still have not seen anybody follow everything that I just talked about. Watch all the videos that I talked to about, do all the steps, roll down their goals, have their days, have their affirmation, watch Potion Bugs video, watch the legend video that I watch the Guaranteed Success video, add people to the group, send people the money script over and over and over. I still to this day have not found. I have seen people say, oh, I talked to 5 people and nobody joined. I've seen people say, oh, I didn't use the money script and nobody joined. I've seen people say, oh, well, nobody's been on the webinars, but I told them about it and nobody joined. I've seen that happen because if you're going to do what you want to do, all I'm going to say is I'm not an expert at your strategy. You're an expert at your strategy. I don't know what to tell you to do about this, that, and the other. I know the system, right? I'm an expert at the strategy that we follow, so I can tell you how to be successful with that. But if you want to do your own thing, just understand that I don't know what to tell you after that. So that's just the honest truth. And I hope you got all of your information. Yeah, guys. Kenny Tolu was asking how to get that flyer. His wife does flyers, so you have to.
Yeah. Thank you. For any video concerning motivational more, you can please if you have any motivational video or any motivational photos, just forward it for us in WhatsApp, just to convince and to help people make it. Thank you.
Yes. The videos that I went over on here, and just search on YouTube motivational videos. To be honest, they're all over.
Hello, Miss Dominique.
Yes.
And everybody. I just quickly wanted to say thank you for this training. I mean, I joined last week. I'm a very new member of Tradera, and I was lost and confused. And I was all alone. I mean, definitely. But now I have so much information and I know what to do with all this information. It was just a lot of overload. I had overload of informations. I had tons of groups to join, and I was like, oh, where do I start from? So I'm thankful to this training that I get to be here, and also to Favor. She really helped me as well. She was the first person I reached out to, and she helped me. So I'm glad that I'm here. I'm here to learn. I'm here to make the journey. And yay. Thank you.
Yes, awesome. Make sure you get the recording of this because, you know, I'm glad you came. I'm glad you got the information because that has happened a lot. I've had a lot of people reach out and say it's a lot of information because if you just send people like a bunch of groups and stuff, okay, but not everybody. It's easy for the average person to get overwhelmed very fast. So this is really good because it goes. It basically goes. Traders do this. Builders do this. If you're a hybrid, you have to figure out a way to maintain your day and do both. So now that's very organized. I went over the main videos to watch. Yes, there's other videos, but I went over the main ones to get to a good start. And then 30 minutes to an hour a day, I do say go through the other information. That's how you manage your day and not get overwhelmed. Just go piece by piece by piece. And if you give yourself 12 months, now you got time to get that done. But we still moving. Go on Founders 24 to 72 hours, and writing our list, have our numbers together. So I hope this brought value to you all. We will be back on Friday, so get your new team. I know they're going to need this information. Get your new team on Friday, new member orientation, same link. And then, as you know, we got a 5 o'clock call today. And we got a 5 o'clock Central call today. And then we got a 8 Central call or 9 Eastern call where you can invite guests. And we're giving away money. And people who are getting people on these calls, they are signing up people all day long. All right. So what is your goal? See who's open, see who you can get on the webinar. Don't sell, don't explain, connect people to a leader. Make sure you do that and have your 3-way partners. If you got some upline who you can get their number and maybe talk to some of the people for you if they're open, but if not, it still works. So yes. All right. Got it? Everybody good? I think we all are good. Boom, boom, boom. Huh?
Please, this is your recordings. How will I get it? Is on YouTube or I don't know.
This video?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you in the paid elites group?
No, ma'am.
You got to get it from your sponsor. So just ask your sponsor to add you to the paid elites group, okay?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. All righty. Tolu, go to your sponsor, get their number, ask who their sponsor is, get their number, ask who their sponsor is, get their number, then post in the chats that you're in. If you're in the chat, ask people if they want to be a 3-way partner for you. And you can post it in the group to see who want to be a 3-way partner. You can post in the everywhere, really. You go find some partners, right? All right, y'all have a good day. Bye.